Yeah, that probably would add to the experience. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah. Uh, Speaking of maximum suffering, do you want to suffer? Do you want to suffer? Let's talk about suffering. Suffering. Absolute suffering. Yeah, so like if the worst mods couldn't come out already for this fucking game, this is already like, oh, you're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical? Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry to show you this. Dude, what is that? I think it should be obvious. It's Eggman in a bunny suit, of course. By the way, folks, if you've been sticking with me throughout the entire stream tonight and you have not already done it, this is your chance to get a Chao. That would be your Chao, more or less. So definitely feel free to let me know if you have not yet had a Chao in our Chao garden here. And yeah, we can add you to the fray. Let you free. No, go ahead. Feel free to go. Feel free to rephrase. Feel free to rephrase. Tell you what, let's do some racing. Let's do some gambling. Why is that? No, it's a really good question. I don't have a good answer for you though. Zero answer. Ah, I like how Eggman chooses to show up at the fucking public event in the bunny suit too, just to further embarrass whatever Chao child we decide to shove in here. I'm gonna personally say Luke Fawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Luke Fawn. Let's embarrass Luke Fawn a little bit. Fucking Eggman showing up, Luke Fawn has to deal with this guy as his fucking dad. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kingdom. You deserve better. Oh, I think we're gonna get fucking crushed. I think this is against swimmers. Oh, never mind. He's gonna fucking cake this. He might not cake this, actually. Hang on. You do not approve? I don't approve either. It's kind of fucked up for me to throw a running specialist Chao into a race like this. I could have sworn it was going to be a running challenge first, but it's... Damn, when you said embrace my Chao, you really meant embrace him? Yeah, I guess so, man. It is kind of funny watching just an entire pack of, like, swimming Chao, like, right behind him. It's kind of funny. The good news is that Luke Fawn is too talented. But what I will say is we're going to go and swap to a different Chao just to make sure that the races go a little bit smoother. So funny enough, if I know correctly about this, you pretty much don't want a Chao with maximum, like, maximum fly is not ideal. And do I care to show why that is the case? Do I care to show why that is the case? All right, let's use let's use Isla for a minute here. Damn, I actually really like Isla's. What the fuck are the other ones doing? It's a really good question. They're not doing a good job, is what they're doing. I think I think Isla crushes this. Yeah, so Isla's gonna crush this one. Yes, I talked, so now I have to show the... Okay, tell you what, let me save the game first before I do this. Because, like, I kid you not, this is kind of shit that will softlock the game. Alright? So, I need to save the game first. Which there's only one way to save Chao Garden progress. You have to do it like this. Let's do Rouge. Rouge has a new costume, which is honestly pretty based. We like it. We like it a lot. It's a Shantae outfit, in this case. Alright. Time to show why we don't have a Chao that has, like, maximum fucking fly. Or actually, really, it is pretty much maximum stats. Maximum stats. We don't do maximum stats on a race like this. Because... well, yeah. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. Hang on. Look at this fucking little bastard. Oh. Huh. Hang on. We're gonna try a different race. Because he was not supposed to crush that one so easily. There was, in fact, a soft lock. If you do it wrong. You don't see the problem? Okay. So, hang on here. Hang on. There, in fact, is a soft lock that exists. Maybe Block Canyon. The fire's over high. I'm telling the truth. I don't have time to lie. All right, we're gonna let Sunyan pack out like a. We're gonna let Sunyan pack out like a bunch of races for the time being. Okay, there we go. Maybe Mushroom Forest? It could be Mushroom Forest. Here's the thing, though. It could also be a larger race. Depending on what it has to be, it might be one of the advanced races. So I'm gonna let Sunyan pack out as many races as possible. And we're going to achieve our goal here today of proving the point. All right. No, honestly, that's a pretty good guess, Kingdom. That is a pretty good guess. What the fuck? Game sound is off. Thank you. No, thank you for telling me that, actually. Hang on. Okay, here's a weird one. I don't know why this is. Well, hang on. Hang on. It's not that it's off. It's not that it's off. Hang on. Here's what we're gonna do real quickly here. It's actually not off at all. It is currently set very, very low.
Stage select.
Because the game audio is normally violently loud. So thank you for letting me know. Rolls. Go. Let's try 40. Maybe that's good. Oh, there was sound now? Was it good enough, though? Maybe a little bit louder. Sonic Adventure 2 has a very wacky fucking like audio control setting. It's very, very inconsistent. I would not be surprised right now if like the volume that we just chose, Kingdom, if the volume we chose right here is too much, definitely let me know. It seems fine. It seems fine.
Stage select. Character select.
I don't remember if we have any new costumes for any other characters. Let's do Shadow. Why not?
Welcome to Chao
Perfect.
World.
Perfect. Oh, right. Shadow also has a bunny outfit, of course, naturally. Back to Chao racing time. Let's go gambling! And there he goes. Every single time. I do love that, actually. I do find like a lot of enjoyment out of that. I wonder if they intended that at any point. Because the thing is like the stats can be raised that high, right? Like, I don't honestly know if they intended that to be a mechanic. But I do enjoy the concept of it. I would say I'd agree with you on that one, Kingdom. But there are some ridiculous chows that you can like make in this game, honestly. Like if you really wanted to, breeding. And here's the thing. Here's the fun fact about this game. All these chows, if we really dedicated time and effort and everything to this, I don't know if you know like the extensiveness of like Animal Crossing flowers and like their breeding pools and everything. But the long short of it is these chows are completely possible on a natural basis. So you can have a chow that has S's in every single tier possible. If you breed long and hard enough, you can achieve your goals the same as this chow right here. This guy's stats are not completely unreasonable. It's just highly improbable. Which is the biggest thing. Which the funny part is at this point, it's free. It's cake. I wonder if I should change the stream name at this point, because I mean, at this point we're pretty much just GGs. It's like the Breath of the Wild Koroks with 900, but they don't expect you. No, honestly, you're not wrong. You're just not wrong about that. Like, they don't... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna bring something up here, because you brought that up. I don't like that at all. I pretty firmly fucking despise the turd that you get from the end of that questline. Maybe not firmly, but I don't know, man. Like, it feels like such a fucking shot in the face. It's like, really? Like, I get the idea that you want to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and... Like, you want your fans to, I don't know, enjoy themselves, but not obsess. But at the same time, I find it kind of disrespectful. I find it highly disrespectful. Because especially in a game like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, really? Reward is kind of dumb, but could have been done better, but at least you can... No, dude, honestly, I would say it's to the point to where, like, on that reward that they chose is so bad that I would have preferred they didn't give you a reward. I would have preferred they just capped it off and been like, okay. But, like, a turd? Really? A fucking golden turd? And it's not like the golden turd can be turned into something else. It's just, it's legitimately the developers at that point going, wow, really? Really? You like our game that much? And I don't like it. It's insulting. Honestly, it is insulting. I would have preferred them put in, like, I would have preferred the golden turd in Tears of the Kingdom. If the golden turd had been there, I would have preferred the golden turd be something that's like a busted fucking item, right? Where, like, if you take the golden turd, put it down on the ground and infuse it to like a stick or something like that, and like smack legitimately any enemy, any boss whatsoever, it just becomes a one-shot. That would have been cool. That would have been really fucking cool, actually. Or in Breath of the Wild, You take the turd and you just toss it at a boss. One shot, or I don't know, like, but what they did with it instead, just it feels insulting, I guess, because like 100% rewards have never been, honestly, 100% rewards have never been that good. For the most part, 100% rewards have never been like that good. Had to put it in as a deterrent so people wouldn't. I see what you mean on that one. I do. I do see what you mean. It's just, it's kind of unfortunate that they chose. Frankly, it's kind of sad that they chose a route that is very, I don't know, like, it encourages you to do more, but then doing the maximum, they just basically say, fuck you. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that right there. There it is. And unfortunately, Sunyon has so much stamina that it does him no good. Yeah, that's exactly what I was referring to, though. Wait. Hang on. Could I still win this? At that point, though, my argument would be Kingdom, I suppose. One of the best things they could do would be having a midpoint for it, right? Hey, there he is, Mr. Spyan64. So you're free from Space Pig until Friday? Yeah. You mean the next day, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm free, man. I'm free. I've officially escaped for the time being. Swim and run, swim power. No, it's honestly, it's kind of funny, like, fly being too powerful does just kind of fuck you. Actually, funny enough, Peter might clear pretty hard. I feel like the idea with Breath of the Wild never was 100%. I agree with you, but at the same time, and here's my point on it, I guess, is that with a game like Breath of the Wild, a game like Tears of the Kingdom, really any game that you 100%, I feel like that 100% reward, more or less, should. And I'm saying what it should be right now. I'm not saying what I think it, like, if it failed, that's okay. Like, it is what it is, right? But my baseline for like what 100% reward should be is it should almost be like a love letter to the player that did that, you know? Because like 100%ing a game is not easy. It's not straightforward. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of concentration. And frankly, if you're willing to dedicate so much time to a game like Breath of the Wild, especially Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or Skyrim or Elden Ring, any of those games, your 100% reward should not be a fucking slap to the dick. And you should not be fucking told, wow, fucking idiot, you dumb, stupid bitch. Specifically, in this case, it should not be an insult. That's honestly, like, my biggest, like, gripe with it. Like, you dedicated that much time to a game, that much time to making something happen, and the developers have the nerve to fucking slap you across the face and be like, fucking idiot. Like, that's highly insulting. So, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild don't just get a pass for me for that one. I think they both are great. I really do. I do think both games are really great. And I do think they both embody that spirit of having a journey and not doing everything. But they never should have done... I'm sorry, but they never should have done that. It's the principle of the matter. Like, let me give you an example. The Spirit of the Mountain quest, or the Spirit of the Mountain, like secret, right? That is something that people discovered purely through work and hard determination and just trying different things and whatnot in the game and making the Spirit of the Mountain like your mount. Like, that's really unique. That's really good. That right there is like the kind of shit that you want to see from 100% reward for something. I agree. It is a funny reward. What do you mean, hard work? I guess in this case, what I mean is, like, it wasn't, like, immediate knowledge. Like, you didn't just know how to do... You didn't just know how to do that. Like, I didn't know how to do that right off the bat. Like, you don't just walk into that quest line and be like, you just go to the mountain when it glows and you jump on it? Okay, well, that's a little simplified. Honestly, that's a little simplified. Come on. But my point being, like, that's a unique interaction. That is a unique interaction that you would not know to do that on your normal... Like, you would not know to do that on your normal playthrough unless you knew to do that. No, what more is there to it? Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're totally right. You're definitely right, man. You're so right. It's just, it's so straightforward. It's totally straightforward. It's the easiest thing fucking ever. Definitely not something that anybody could ever fucking miss on a playthrough, ever. Like, it's not something that would be like, oh, wow, you've played enough of this game and you just so happen to discover it, Or, hey, wow, you got lucky happenstance and you just happen to discover. Like, honestly, it's good, man. It's good. Let me ask you, if you go there right off the bat in the game and you have legitimately 0 stamina upgrades, can you do it? Can you capture the spirit? 0 stamina upgrades. Because, like, I'm blanking right now. Like, this is not me being a dick. This is me, like, asking you, like, can you do it with no stamina upgrades? Because when I did it personally, I felt like it was a fucking pain in the ass. If I have the food for it. Oh, so basically if I Skyrim it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Well, look. My point being, if you don't Skyrim it, it's not that straightforward, fun fact. Like, honestly, it's not. Like with every other horse in the game. Alright, well, look, this is a dead argument, frankly, because this is going nowhere. But I guess my baseline point being, when you get a golden turd at 900 turds collected, would you hope that turd does something more than going, haha, you wasted your time? Because personally, I would actually hope that it does more than fucking doing that in my face. Like, that's just wrong. That's insulting as fuck. But what I mean is, you made it sound like there was a special side quest. No, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. There is no special side quest attached to it. But arguably, the fact that there is no special side quest attached to it doesn't mean you know what to do with it. Like, when it happens, sure, yes, giant glowing beacon, go to the giant glowing beacon. But at the same time, it's not a readily apparent information. I mean, most games just ignore it or give a badge or nothing more than that. Yeah, sure. But by that standard, are you okay? Like, are you okay with that? Is that really, like, the answer that you want, personally? Do you really want in every game possible to be, like, slapped in the fucking face and be like, you stupid idiot, you dumbass, you seriously wasted all your time on this? Damn, really? That's cringe. That's fucking lame. That's insulting. I feel like you, and I'm not talking about me right now. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Spy. I'm talking about every player out there. Why is being slapped in the face okay? It's not. It's not okay. You deserve better than that. So, I think that's honestly, that's my biggest problem with it. It's like, I don't want to play a game and go through everything and 100% it, especially, Like, imagine you get to the fucking end of Tears of the Kingdom and get all the fucking constructs possible and everything. And then instead of them going like, hey, here's this super awesome reward, or even like just going like, nothing happens. You just simply have everything now at this point. Imagine they just hand you like a big old fucking stinky diaper. And just be like, wow, you fucking dumbass, you dumb bitch. You dumb idiot. Why would you do that? Like, why would you play the game this much? Go fucking outside. Go touch grass. That's just... Honestly, that's not what you should do with your fans. Your fans are your fans for a reason. So... I don't know, man. Like, I don't mean to get like at a big old argument about it tonight with you and everything. It's just more than anything, it's just insulting, you know? I agree with you. Yeah. I agree. No, I fully agree. And I don't think the end game option should be outright just the broken weapon. You're exactly right. Bad opinion, I unsub, can't relate. Sure thing, Spy. Well, hang on. Here's a really... Hang on. Here's a really good comparison point, because Spy, it just so happens that we're both fucking playing this game right now. DK64, or I'm sorry, DK64, DKR, Diddy Kong Racing. You know what you get for pretty much like 100%ing the game? You get TT. You get TT. And he is busted. But here's the thing that makes that great about TT. TT is a character that carries over to files. So in this case, if you play on, like, basically if you play on a brand new file, you will always have TT at that point. Even if you delete all your game files, you will have TT. Now, granted, there's, like, obviously, like, certain exceptions to that rule, but if you play on, like, a base N64, play with TT, there's a reason, like, you can do new game speedruns with TT. "100% it gives you Spaceland and TT, depending on your definition of 100%. Exactly. Either way, yeah, exactly. Exactly, though. That's an insane reward. And, like, at the same time, it's a really, like, it's a very much so, like, hey, you have done it all. It is a you have done it reward. Which does matter. Okay. Gotcha, Kingdom. So let me ask you, Kingdom. I want to ask you, because this is always something that, like, it's good to kind of propose. What would you do for you have completed the Korra quest? What would you personally do for a Korra quest completion rate? Dan, Eggman fell on the spot. That's so embarrassing. This little guy. Is there a reward you personally would have chosen? Or would you also have done the turd? Mario 64 gives you infinity lives. That's true. Mario 64 gives you infinity lives, but unfortunately, Mario 64 also kind of fucks it up a little bit. Basically unlocks Sandbox mode. Spy. Wait, what? I don't remember Mario 64 unlocking Sandbox. What I do remember it unlocking is it unlocks infinity lives, and it also unlocks triple jump, or like the super duper jump, pretty much. I also don't think every game needs a reward, honestly. No fall damage. Oh, really? No fall damage too? I actually didn't realize fall, like, I don't... Huh. I don't know why, but I don't remember, like, no fall damage from N64. You should have just said that. I mean, that's fair, but at the same time, still, difference. Like, it matters. But if you do a triple spinny thing. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. So, I don't think every game needs a 100% reward. But I do think that there is value in having big rewards for those things. And yes, you're exactly right, Kingdom. People are going to shit on things regardless. But personally, I think it's nicer to have things there for the people that, like, did the quest. And I don't know. It's kind of that opinion. I don't know if you get this opinion. But what I would say is it's kind of like having, like, your really shitty movie, but having somebody in the movie go, "Oh, am I in a really shitty movie right now?" That doesn't excuse it being stupid. Like, people are always going to be fucking assholes. Like, that's a guarantee. Like, there is always a guarantee that somebody is not going to like whatever is done. Like, that is just a baseline. Unless you meant the watcher saying that. Well, no, that pretty much was what I was saying, yeah. I imagine the watcher saying that, but at the same time, I also imagine, like, the fourth wall break, where it's, like, the NPC being, like... I'm trying to think of an example right now. I think, actually, funny enough... use this game. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That shit definitely does happen at one point or another, where they're like, "Oh, this is kind of weird and cringe." But it doesn't excuse it from being weird and cringe. It just simply means that they fucking acknowledged it and said, yeah, that's still fine. That's okay. Like, for me, that's not a good opinion. That's just bad. Well, if it's bad movie, anime, game, and the characters making jokes about that shit, if they're being bad on purpose, I would say it's a slightly different category. But if they are more or less expected to do good, but they do bad, and they make that kind of joke in the game itself, or the movie, or the anime, or whatever, that doesn't excuse it. That really doesn't. All right, we're gonna back out of this for right now, and let the chows just run around. Okay, that's weird. I definitely pressed the back button twice. So, look. I don't want tonight to be like this big old argument about it. I just, honestly, more than anything... Oh, let's see how Star does. Yo, Star's killing it. Okay. completing something as its own reward, you not having fun. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Completing something should be its own reward. But at the same time, what defines that reward, you know? If it's not a fun time doing it, then what's the point? So, in this case, personally, Mario Sunshine is so much work to only get sunglasses. I didn't read the entire comment. No, I definitely did. I did read the entire comment. I agree with you. Like, it's really funny, honestly. We are in agreement on that one. I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you that from A to B, that should be some, like, it should be fun through the entire adventure. Sounded like you said what I already wrote. No, it's okay, Kingdom. We're good, bud. No, I definitely read the comment. But we're also in agreement. Honestly, like, I fully fucking agree with you on that one. Like, genuinely. Like, I know I curse about it and, like, sounds violent and everything, but I do believe that a adventure that, like, any sort of side quest or quest that requires you to do A through Z, do 100% to get, like, the fullest reward out of it. I want it to be fun the entire way. I want it to be fun the entire way. But the only problem with the fucking Korok quest is that it's not fun to complete it entirely. It's really not. By the way, what am I doing right now? Am I just redoing the races? No, I missed input twice. And that's my bad. Yeah, I just miss input, honestly. That's all. Yeah, I meant to go back out to the main garden and just have Chao's run on stream for a little bit. So, yeah. There we go. Cool. Everybody's taking a nap. Damn, okay. Damn, we're all sleepy. Understandable. Cool. There we go. Oh, damn, dude. Damn, Spy. I am so sorry, bud. That is fucking miserable. Yeah, no problem on that one, man. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry you lost your raviolis like that. That is sad. Spy, how do you do your raviolis? Is there a particular method to your madness? I think personally for me, you were draining the water from the pot and the lid fell off. Ah, dude, I'm sorry about that. That's a massive L. I'm sorry, bud. You should get a strainer if you don't have one. You should definitely get a strainer. It saves your ass like 80% of the time. A strainer really does come in clutch, honestly. Like, legitimately. It's gonna save you so much effort. Fair enough. Yeah. Coco said the same thing. Yeah. It's funny, honestly, but like at the same time, it's the small things that definitely catch your ass when it comes to that stuff, and it's annoying. It really is. But it is definitely the way to go. I gotta honestly say, this is probably one of the coolest Chaos that we've seen so far. I really do dig this Chao. This Chao is fucking cool. Like, the Chaos Chows are really cool. But, like, that Chao is just legit awesome. Folks, I think we are about at that point in the night. Hang on, these two are talking up a storm. Did I see the Redux for Sonic Riders that came out recently? Fan-made OFC. What the hell? No, actually, I have not seen this at all. That sounds crazy. Huh. Yeah, no, honestly, it's funny how time flies, right? 1 minute, we're losing, like, fucking, stupid-ass races, and the next minute, we're, down a fucking whizpig, and honestly, we kicked a lot of ass tonight. We really did. Yeah, damn, we really did kick a lot of ass tonight. Wait, Hatsune Miku in Sonic Riders? It's probably a mod, I'm guessing? Question mark? Though I also wouldn't be surprised for the alternative answer. Like, honestly, funny enough, with how things have been going anymore with, like, media, I would not be surprised to find out that, like, Hatsune Miku was picked for that new Sonic game that came out. Or not, it hasn't come out yet, but the one that was announced at the State of Play. I would not be surprised. It's a redux to the main, the fan-made update. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Cool. Project M for Smash kind of thing. Nice. Awesome. Oh, really? Sega has the rights to Hatsune Miku? Huh. That... Huh. That's kind of crazy. Actually, I had no idea. Huh. Damn, little bro's really just choosing to drown himself. That's crazy. Oh, and he chose life. Fair enough. I like with the fact that the mods that I've installed at this point, the water just does not work the way that you expect it to anymore. The water just legitimately does not work. I wonder if chows are really like... Huh. I wonder if chows are like an offspring of chaos at the end of the day. Like, sure, you can make that argument easily, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. You don't think the Chao are swimming properly? No, they really aren't. They refuse. Alright, folks. Well, look. I think we've had ourselves a good old time tonight. It is officially that time of the night. Thank you all very, very much for joining me tonight. You had a good time. Do be sure to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot. And if you haven't already considered it, feel free to subscribe. Join our Discord. It really does help a lot. It means a lot to me. And thank you for those of you who have already done so. And, yeah. Just take good care of yourselves. Get some food, some water, some sleep, whatever you need to do. Just take care of yourselves, okay? And, well, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for stopping. Take good care of yourselves.